Well, I had been in the woods several times. I could identify the woods because there was a peace and a serenity about them, and so I really tapped into that. The woods there are some places where you can see a good ways, then there's others you can only see for maybe 20, 40 yards.
Keep up, dude.
Just admiring the view.
Let's go this way. All right.
As we began the journey up the hill, we talked amongst ourselves and we said, if we want to have a chance to see any deer, probably the next best spot would be up on top of that hill because you can see for a long ways.
Good job, Davey. Thanks. Want to go start the fire? Sure.
We found a real good place to pitch our tent. It was just the perfect spot. Beautiful views up on top of that hill. We got our fire going. We got our stuff out, started roast our marshmallows. After we had our bellies full, and then we started getting a little tired. Said, let's go in the tent and lay down.
I'm getting tired. Shall we get in the tent?
I'll follow behind.
So about 1:30 in the morning, we started getting tired. We just laid our head down to go to sleep, and just started getting relaxed. I heard snapping noises. The snapping noises was louder than a raccoon or a squirrel.
Wake up. What? I heard something. There's somebody out there. You sure? Yeah.
I just thought it was somebody out there, obviously, that had walked up upon us. I did whisper to him, I said, who could be out there? He said, I don't know. And after he said, I don't know, that's when we started hearing the breathing noises. Now, I never heard nothing like that before. We're just looking at each other with questions in our eyes as what's going on?
What was that?
Boom! This thing hit me on the head.
Probably my brother Ed trying to scare us. Maybe.
George said, I don't know, unless it's my brother. My brother Ed might be up here trying to scare us.
How about this? On the count of 3, we ambush him.
Okay.
George said, hey, on the count of 3, let's go out and scare him. He thinks he's up here scaring us. I goes, okay. So he goes,
1, 2, 3. Ah!
And then I see what's actually standing there. It's not George's brother. I see this thing is about this wide because I'm looking straight at it. I'm looking almost like at its chest and the shoulder area. And it's about 3.5, 4 feet wide, and it's all hairy. My mind was going in 1,000 different directions at that point, thinking, what in the world is this? And I had literally raised my head up to see its head, and that's when I caught its eyes pure black. George, he goes, oh my God, Dave, that's Bigfoot. We're running as fast as track stars. We're booking it. We go to George's house. We're obviously beating on the door to try to get in.
Open up, please, let us in!
What is wrong with you guys? Are you afraid of the dark?
George's sister finally came to the door because we were hammering on that thing. I was scared. The next morning, we all sat down to breakfast, and George's dad was there. We said, hey, we had an experience last night.
What do you mean?
He's back.
You sure?
I said, well, what do you mean he's back? George's dad said, Bigfoot, Dave. I said, when did you guys see it? He said, well, we seen it about 6 months ago. He said, it was in the barn out there. We heard the cows mooing and we heard a commotion, so I grabbed the gun, and George came out with me, went out to the barn.
Stay close, yeah. George, light. What was that? There it was. Right in front of us. Take me to where it happened.
George's father, he said, let's go up on top of the hill and check for tracks. But we all three walk up on top of the hill. George's father saw the tracks, and he knelt down and looked at them, and he shook his head. We went over to it, and looking at it. All I know is it's this long, it's about this wide, and at the end, instead of having like 5 toes that you would think it would have, it had 3 toes.
Tell you one thing, tracks don't lie. I've never, ever seen anything like this.
We followed the track out across the ridge, the last track, which was in the center of the logging road, and right there, where there's nothing else except roadway, the track stopped. No more tracks. Where did this thing go? We looked over the hillside. We could find some other place where maybe it jumped real long and landed somewhere. Nothing. Made me think, what is this thing? What is this creature?
Let's head back to the tent.
And George's father, he measured the distance from the last track back to the tent.
This thing must be massive. Look how far apart the prints are. Come on, boys. Let's get out of here. Grab your bags.
He said, you know what, boys? It's time to take this thing. Get your stuff. Let's get out of here. He said, this place is giving me the creeps.